You are listening to the Hello Sport podcast.
Oh, you got recognised, did you? How'd that make you feel?
I was more pointing out in the sense of like the new team will be potentially a bit more across.
I didn't know you had a new team.
Yeah, I've joined it. Well, you don't talk to me, mate. That's why.
Wow. I just don't know. Like,
no, I'm kidding.
Fuck you, mate. When was it? When was the new team announced?
I've been sort of training with them for about a month.
So what do you like? Do you just not like? I've played with one thick ropes cricket team, and I don't move around. Why are you constantly changing teams? Are you a problem?
Because he can't. He's looking for a win.
I haven't changed teams many times.
You just said you changed it. Hey, Sebo. Sorry, dude. Could you close that curtain, please? I forgot to do it. Well, but you've changed teams again, right?
No, this is the first time I've changed teams since I've known you guys. I've been playing with my previous team. My previous team I was with for 5 years.
That's incorrect.
That doesn't feel right at all.
Okay.
You moved teams.
You've moved teams before.
Sure.
Why did you move teams this time?
Mate, because...
Or did you move divisions?
Yeah, I moved up.
So you just wanted to play with better players?
Essentially, yeah.
How did your team feel about that? Were they like, mate, what, you think you're better than all of us?
They definitely joked about that for sure, but they understood.
So have you gone by yourself?
Yeah, a couple of my other particularly close mates from my old team stopped playing, so it kind of was just it felt like a good time.
And did you do your due diligence in finding a team that you think is up to your talent level?
No, I just joined the team at the same club, just in a higher div.
And how do you approach that? Do you go up and go, hey man, like, do you guys need another player?
I just messaged the club president being like, hey, I want to play in a higher div. Is there a team? And they were like, yeah, here's the manager.
Did you have to do a tryout?
Nah, not really.
They
were. I
not
imagine.
Really?
Well, I went down to a few trainings. I don't know if it was a tryout. They didn't tell me it was, but they seemed keen to have me pretty much from the get-go. So it didn't really I don't know.
Oh, well, mate, I hope you win a game. How long's it been?
Listen,
how many years has it been since you won a game?
Since I won more than 3 games in a season, I reckon it's been like 4 years.
Fucking hell, dude. You're worse than thick ropes. That's crazy.
How are you guys going?
Mate, we're second on the ladder.
Huge.
And I'm possibly not going to be able to play any of the finals because I'm moving.
And we're away.
And away. So it's away and moving. I think away is when the final is. Unless I can get up super early and fly back. What, mate? What? What was that?
Go for gold.
Don't be a fucking prick, mate. But the main reason you like it, obviously, is because you've been recognised, right? Is that sort of what we're saying?
No, I thought, because there was the whole bit last year about how I was like, none of my team know who you are, man.
Well, no, you just said that none of your friends like us.
No, that was a different combo.
Well, it certainly sounded to these ears like you were trying to shoehorn into conversation that you'd been recognised and that you were pretty into it.
And to start the podcast, no less.
I said it off mic initially.
Which implies that he was absolutely itching.
Yeah.
Speaking of my friend,
he's waited all day to sit down.
Nah, he's itching.
All day, podcast going.
I get it. Listen, I hope it doesn't go to your head, mate. That's all I'll say.
What did you think of my mates when you met them last week?
They all seem like nice fellas.
Did you have a board meeting about what the gift would be?
Oh yeah, we did have a board meeting about the gift.
What is it?
We were like, maybe it'd be nice just to have like a voucher for somewhere so we can go out as a house together.
Sure. That's what the board meeting wants. I thought it'd be something cool for the house.
Yeah, we were thinking about it, but there was nothing we could really like.
You didn't want a sword?
You didn't want like a sword?
Or a lightsaber or something? You know, something like share housey?
Yeah. That's like a hologram of something?
A lightsaber's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Could you get like a real good one, do you reckon?
Well, not a real one because they aren't real, but you could get like a big one. Anyway, whatever, who knows. They seem like nice guys. You want to go out to dinner? That's fine. We'll get you some Macca's vouchers for the whole fam.
Family value pack.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Love it.
Love it.
Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, where Cody got recognised, and so everyone give a round of applause to Cody. He's feeling famous and powerful.
Yes.
Well done, mate.
Well done, Cody. Tobler not here today, punters and dribblers. He is sick, and the communal toilet is evidence of that, which I know is a little too descriptive, but Sebo pointed out this morning that Tobler had. It looked like a war zone in there.
Oh, it was ill. Yeah, I
Yesterday he went there. He went in like 12 times or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because he sprayed every part of it.
Yeah.
Not to get descriptive. And I don't want to get vulgar.
No,
Certainly don't want to get vulgar.
About it, but yeah.
And apologies if you're eating, but
Put your food down for a second because this ain't nice.
Tobler sprayed that thing. He got it into areas where you
don't even know that, like,
you're not even sure how it was possible.
Also, in what is somewhat of like it's not a great indicator for him. Cody was like, he goes to the toilet so much that I didn't even notice him in the toilet 12 times yesterday. Like, his baseline is in the toilet for so long and so often that, like, no one even blinked an eye that he was in there for 12 times yesterday.
Highly alarming.
It is. So we wish you all the best.
He has quite a few sick days.
He does,
He
doesn't
must
he?
be missing his good days. That's not an ad, but he
No.
he has a lot of sick days. I don't think I've had a sick day since I haven't been sick since we went to Shorty's that time.
That's not true. You've definitely been sick. You'll just happily bring it into the office. That's more what it is. You're like those old school radio guys that I used to have to work around where they come in like, nah, I'm fine, mate. And you're like, Jesus Christ, cunt. Like, nah, I just got to have the studio door open today, mate. I'm fucking that sick, it's all good though. Because they're all like, it's like, no, dude, I know you're in that old school mentality, but it's okay to be sick. You can have a day off. No one gives a fuck.
One of the great lies ever told.
No, because like you've come in here and you're like congested and shit, and you're like, no, I'm okay. And credit to you, I'll give you this credit, is that you'll just sack up and deal with it. But it's also like you're probably getting everyone sick.
Incorrect.
I came in sick last week, Sebo sick, Tobler sick, and then I was like, the next day I was like, I'm not fucking doing it.
So you got everyone sick.
Well,
Except me.
Definitely got Sebo sick.
Except the big dog.
Well, you're probably sick as well. Again, you probably just hit it.
Yeah. Oh, I hit it.
You hit it.
Yeah, right.
Okay. No, you've just been drinking so much that it you can't get sick.
Yeah. Says the bloke that went mute on the Sunday stream.
Well, I wasn't drinking that stream. I was hungover. That's what I'm saying. I drank too much. Nathan Cleary potty out this Sunday, punters and dribblers. Nath was in yesterday, as in Tuesday. So it's a very up-to-date one, as in, obviously you won't get any reaction to them v the Broncos.
Don't need it.
Seriously,
the yarn didn't need it.
Did not need it.
He's the man. It was almost richer for it,
Well, it was because who gives a shit? This was just a yarn with a man with a good man, and I was already a fan of Nathan Cleary. I just can't help but think I'm like a massive fan now.
Well, there's no skirting around it. We need to be honest with ourselves and with the punter and the dribbler. He's now the number one office crush.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's one of my favourite. Cody?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cody was like a pig in shit, asking him like little questions afterwards and like asking about rules and stuff. Which was sweet.
Which was lovely.
But it was great. We were all like, this is actually, we probably should have asked this on the potty. These were mad. This is good times. And we shared an ice cream together, as is our right.
I didn't come across like Tobler asking for a photo, did I?
No. Well, you didn't ask.
Did Tobler ask for a photo?
No, he didn't yesterday.
But he's already asked him for one, hasn't he? When he was in here with 6s and 7s?
Yeah.
No one will embarrass the podcast more than Tobler asking for a photo.
Yeah, we almost need to make a rule. Like,
no more photos.
No photos of guests.
He doesn't even post them.
But just like, you know what?
What's he doing with them?
They're in here hanging out. Let's not make it
Let's not make it weird. And just don't line up and hover around in the background.
Yeah, which is what Tobler
And that's
did.
not me shitting on Tobler. That's just what he's been known to do. He's been known to linger.
The
and
Daily
hover
Mail
around.
captured Tobler in the photo for a reason, because he was lingering.
Cody wasn't in that
Cody
photo.
wasn't in the photo, was he? No. But Nathan was awesome. So that's out Sunday, 6 p.m, punters and dribblers. Some people want it Sunday morning because they're like, I do chores on Sunday. I don't know how I feel. Like, you could.
I'm not. To be honest, I'm not anti it.
I'm not anti it.
I'm happy to look at it because it makes perfect sense. Sunday's a chore day historically.
Yeah.
A lot of blokes on blowers, a lot of blokes on whippersnippers,
Blowers
a lot
and
of blokes
mowers.
on mowers, edges.
Oh, dude, punters and dribblers, can
Hedges.
you just DM me if, like, what's a good mower to get? I need a push mower.
Fuel, obviously. You go electric.
Well, I'm a man, so I want fuel. But then I'm also like, petrol prices and that,
Give it a rest. They don't use that much petrol.
I know, buddy. That's why I wasn't fucking serious.
Oh, I don't know what you use sometimes, buddy.
But Yeah, good pushy. And then secondary to that, a snipper. I assume they're probably going to be the same brand. But I need to know because the lady who we purchased the property off said she was going to mow the lawns before the handover, and she didn't. That's fine. I actually am happy about that. But the grass it's getting fucking long.
Have you made a decision? Are you gonna put the catcher on, or are you just gonna mulch the lawn, mate?
I think I'm going to put the catcher on just to get things going first.
Okay.
Yeah. I think a catcher on just is the default position that I'll be taking.
Is that, yep. Okay.
It's just
catcher
extra
on.
work, mate.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that shit. But you're right, though. Sundays is a day for doing jobs, and so maybe we drop it Sunday morning.
I'm certainly not anti it. I think it makes a lot of sense.
And if you think about it, right, once the footy's over on Sunday, maybe you need to get shit ready for the next day. You know what I mean? It's like Sunday night, you're doing whatever.
I'm prepared to respond to one comment.
To one comment, change our entire plan. It doesn't really make a difference.
It doesn't make any difference.
So, like, why not just do it?
It doesn't make any difference. Makes zero difference.
It makes no difference to anything.
Sunday,
Except this guy can this one guy has been listened to.
But the one guy's case, his point was so compelling.
Yeah.
That I'm prepared to change everything. And I think that's a good lesson for life. If you can make a really strong, compelling case, right? If you can argue your point succinctly, try and remove emotion and just present the facts as they are, you're going to get a long way in this life, Tom.
There's a saying, Eddie, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. If this guy had never opened his mouth, like a baby bird in a nest waiting for Tom and Eddie to come and vomit content into his mouth, then he'd be spending his Sundays without any content. But maybe, just maybe, it's time to spew into his mouth.
Yeah, that's right.
So Cleary's coming out on Sunday morning.
Decision made.
Decision made. Cleary out Sunday
morning.
morning.
You can pass that on to your overlord, Tobler.
I'll make a note, no worries.
Now, a few things to get going, Edward. Started. There's a video I really want to get to, which to me is like the biggest news of almost the year so far, which is Stuart MacGill being a really chill guy on a podcast. But the official decision is in with the Zach Lomax saga.
And saga it is.
It's a saga, or it was a saga. Now a saga no more. He ain't playing.
Kid ain't playing.
Kid ain't playing. It all sort of fell down on a round of Ryan Madison. And Ryan basically saying to the Storm, if you're going to pay out my $400,000 remaining on my contract, I want a second year. And the Storm were like, absolutely not. And he's going, well, fuck you, I'm not going. Which was, again, underreported. Initially, it sounded like Ryan was just like, I don't want to live in Melbourne.
That was underreported. We've since heard whispers, Tom, and for those living under a rock, metaphorical or otherwise, the deal was done between the Eels and the Storm. If the Storm could take Ryan Madison off the books, because then that would be freeing up more cap space for them, essentially. Ryan Madison said no, as is his rugby league right, because he'd caught wind of the fact that the Storm were just going to release him as soon as they'd signed him.
Well, that's what we'd heard.
Which is what we'd heard, but it makes sense, right? So he's looking for a second year to try and shore up his future, which the Storm, obviously, because they were looking to flick him, if you believe the reports. So he says, no, I'm not going. I'm not going. So the deal falls over. Deal falls in a complete and utter rugby league heap. The Eels were passionate and immovable in their desire for something that would benefit the football department, Tom.
They don't give a shit. They make too much money. That's what everyone's saying. Eels got too much money. Fuck.
Eels got too much money. I believe, if you read the comments and you believe the comments, which I'm inclined to take on face value, having not fact-checked them, and there is also a saying, believe a dribbler at your own peril.
Yeah.
The fourth richest club in the competition, courtesy of a little thing called the Pokey Machine.
Yes.
Quite a turnover there at Parramatta Leagues Club, I've been led to believe. I don't know how many pokies they're running there, Tom. I would suggest in the hundreds. I would suggest in the hundreds.
There'd be shitloads of pokies, and they're making very good money off those pokies.
They're making very good money.
750 grand means nothing to them. I can respect that, especially when it's not on the cap.
That's right.
I get it.
I get that.
I do.
I mean, $750,000, a lot of money to a lot of people, not to the pokey rich.
No.
440 pokies.
440.
I said hundreds. I'm spot on. So those benefiting off pokey revenue and pokey windfall to the tune of, Cody might be able to find us an answer. Ask ChatGPT, Cody. I think we start doing that instead of...
Like, what would the yield be from 400 pokies?
Well, I want to know what pokey revenue is at Parramatta Leagues.
Leave it with me.
In the financial year 25.
Yep.
That'd be nice. But obviously $750,000, which is a lot of money to a lot of people, not to pokey barons.
No. I think also I want to thank the Parramatta Eels for restoring the sanctity of the NRL contract, which I'm sure this is like a stake in the ground moment. Where
it's a watershed.
It's a watershed moment for the rugby league contract. It will be honoured and respected and upheld from here on in, and we owe them a debt of gratitude. You just got to keep this energy now forever. You guys have to be like the most contractually consistent team now. You can't be... Do you know what I mean? Like, there's such a song and a dance about the sanctity of a contract, which, again, I get it's been broken. It's, to me... The rugby league contracts have meant nothing for so long that I'm just a little less outraged, I think, by the behaviour. Even though I get it, and if it happened to me, it'd be different. Like, I can be hypocritical as fuck in that if it happened to Manly, I'd probably be acting differently. Maybe is that a good thing, or is that when you're too close to it, you act more emotionally? I don't know.
Well, to your point, Tom, I think, like, in particular, I sort of side somewhere here with you and Eddie on this, but I think people have seemed to have been particularly emotional about this thing as opposed to other past broken contracts, which seem to just sort of get swept under the rug, forgotten about, blah, blah, blah. People are so caught up on this Lomax thing. I think it's because he's just going to the Storm, and people
feel like
are being...
as well.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, why now is everyone deciding to die on the hill of the sanctity of a contract? Like... Yeah. I just can't help, especially as a Tigers fan, feeling like we get laughed at when this shit happens. Do you know what I mean? Now everyone's like, good on Parra for digging in. It's
I think, so with the Dogs taking Galvin mid-contract last year.
No one cared.
No,
well, everyone thought it was funny.
Exactly, that's my point.
Yeah. Oh, but he wanted to go. Well, yeah, but Lomax wants to go.
Yeah.
I can.
Was his contract about to be up? Like, again, they're not like for like, but you're right. That's the thing that I've found just.
They're not like for like.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm not saying
that is the thing, though. I agree with you. That just as it's, and maybe that's why we've all been a little bit more like puzzled by it. Is like, yeah, dude, I get it from the Storm have historically been one of our most hated teams ever. I fucking hate the Storm. And you can completely appreciate why no one wants Lomax to go to the Storm in this little fucked up contractual situation. But there is just it seems like a different energy to broken contracts of the past. And so now, if this is the new, like, intensity and veracity by which we want to adhere to and maintain and uphold NRL contracts, sweet. I just doubt that that's going to be the thing. I'll be interested to see.
I know what you're talking about. I think on this occasion, if I can try and tap into eel energy, if I can try to become
it's not just
an
the
eel,
eels, dude.
No, but like
fans.
eels energy. So okay, let me try and tap into disgruntled rugby league fan. I think genuinely that this is less to do, even if some dribblers say it as such. I think it's less to do with sanctity of contract, upholding sanctity of contract. I think it's more than we are going to be the great supporter of the league contract, and more so like, fuck the Storm, dude, because these motherfuckers are trying to trade on. They're trying to make takes full advantage of a situation whereby we only let him go to Rugby 360. That's fallen over for other reasons. You can have him, but just give him a player. And they're like, nah.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
Nah. Are you not going to swap a single player for Zach Lomax? This fucking thoroughbred? Yes. Nah. I can see
that
from disgruntled fan where it's like, this isn't about morality. This is about contracts. This is about unifying against big football, big rugby league, big AI, big tech, big brother, like this big soulless, sorry Storm, corporation. It's anti-corporation a little bit. I think that's where a lot of the anger are coming from, because there is no sanctity in an NRL contract, and this shit's been happening for, I don't know, since I've been watching the game.
But to that point then, and I agree.
But it's just like, give us a player. And they're like, no, give us
a fucking
player and you can have him. Yeah. And they're like, nah. You're like, fuck you! I can sort of get that.
No,
I sort of get that.
You can get that.
I sort of get it.
Absolutely you can get that.
Yeah.
You can definitely get that. It's fuck the Storm. Right?
Yeah, I sort of get that. Like, I do get that.
Yes, I guess you. As long as
if that's the feeling, I'm on board. But if
I think it's a mixture of feelings, I reckon even in the comments, there's definitely that where people are like, give us they were clear, give us a player, but then also they were going to lose two players. They were going to give Madison. I know you get salary cap dispensation you can then spend on a player, but you're not. Madison and $400,000 is not Zach Lomax. It's not equal, right? So, there's absolute... Do you know what I'm saying? They were prepared to do a deal that did not involve a player swap.
Yes, they were.
Right? They were.
They were.
They were prepared to do that.
No, you're right. So you could argue that Lord knows they weren't asking for much.
But the Storm were going to do it. But the Storm weren't going to give him another year, which again, you sort of can see both sides of that. No, we don't want Ryan Madison.
At that point with the Ryan Madison thing, though, I go, okay, Storm, just to sort of argue my own point, it's kind of like, at that point, if what's not getting this over the line now is Madison not having a second year, it's like kick rocks.
Yes,
do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Get this done. If you want him, take him. He's there. You know what I mean?
He's right there. This is what you need to do. Fucking give Madison a second year or piss off.
And it would have... I mean, what would they have had to have paid him for the second year? It would have been peanuts.
Possibly, unless he was like, I want my contract twice. Who knows? Fucking who cares? Anyway, listen, it's done. He'll probably end up at another club anyway, but he just,
Well, as we'd been discussing... Because it's so late in the year, i.e. there's been a couple of games already.
No one has any kashishis.
No one has kashishis. Everyone's caps redlined is what we've been told. Makes a lot of sense. I think you'll see movement at the station for one Zach Lomax in the later half of this year when people are looking at their 2027 squads. I think you'll see him back in the game. What do you do if you're Zach Lomax for a year?
Go play rugby union. Go to the Super League. There's so many. Go play for the Waratahs. Go play for the Force. Just go play some footy. Fucking hell, mate. You just go play some footy. Also, his manager seems like they're I'd get a new management potentially as well.
Would you get back to basics, Tom? Would you go play a bit of bush footy?
No. I'd go play professional and get paid as much as I can because Lord knows he's gone from 800 at the Dragons.
I read an article the other day that was saying that there's serious money in bush footy at the moment.
No, there is. I was reading that article as well.
You read that article?
Yeah, but it's not...
I'd be calling Russell Crowe and going, son, can I come and play up for the bloody Coffs Harbour side?
Yeah.
Who are they?
No, but they got Matt Moylan, didn't they? Flying him down from the Goldie.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, but I think their salary cap's total $100,000 with maybe some brown papers. But it's not like you.
So there are salary caps in bush footy?
I think so. But I didn't read the full article. I was skimming.
Oh, surely. There's no auditor, mate. You could be pretty loosey-goosey with it.
I'm sure you could. Yeah, he's a Marra.
You could be very loosey-goosey with it. Yeah. Go and play a bit of bush footy. Get back to simple stuff.
Simple stuff?
Call up Russell. Fly me up on the PJ, son. I'll come and tear it up for whoever the fuck they were.
Whoever they were.
Yeah, it's saying some top tier first grade squads having between 100 and 200K per season.
Yeah.
according to like a Reddit forum.
You could probably put half of that onto a Lomax.
I've got the Parramatta
Plus a
Pokies
Monaro.
revenue as well.
Plus a Monaro.
Plus a Monaro and flights. Yeah.
So I couldn't find last year's one, but there's reports for the year before, and the pokie machines turned over 55.9 million. Not profit, but that's what they turned over.
Sheesh.
Total profit for the Leagues Club was like 25 mil or something.
Yeah, right. 750 ain't moving much, is it? It's not moving much.
Good to see the Eels grow a backbone, though.
Listen, we were calling for it.
We're calling for
Dig
it. Dig in. You know, this could be what was needed to turn around your club's fortunes.
I like him against the Storm this week. I've got him against the Storm to break the drought. I do. Break the Storm's fucking stranglehold on round one. I like him. I really do. It's good energy there. It's good, like, don't fuck with me stuff. And the Storm, it's like they put the Storm on the Gronk a little bit.
It's big boy stuff. The Storm would never have pushed the Roosters this far, for example.
No.
They're sort of like, that's the Eels, man.
See what we can do. Eels are gone. No, not now.
over.
Not with Donk Riles at the helm.
They'll roll over. That's what a big cock does for an organisation.
It does. You just cannot underestimate it.
It'll lead you into battle.
Punters and dribblers getting closer and closer to the 4th of April. What's that, might you ask? That is the Hello Sports 4 Pines race day at Randwick. Day on the trot. Tickets in the link in bio. They get you booze and food all day.
All day, mate.
Where is it on the racecourse?
Mate, it is at Base Camp, which is at the eastern end of the main straight.
Really
right?
specific. It's trackside, punters and dribblers. The racetrack is right in front of you. It's 2 levels. It's glorious. You feel like you're in the royal family.
Plus a grassed area.
And a grassed area.
Which is unbelievable. It's the best spot to sit on the whole track. It's fucking incredible.
Comfortably. It's finish line stuff.
It's the championship's day one as well.
Yeah.
So creme de la creme, Group 1's coming out the wazoo.
Long weekend, get up to no good sort of stuff.
Yeah, it is. Think about it this way. After the rip on Saturday, you've got Sunday and Monday off to recover.
It's a free hit.
It's a free hit. You never get that ever. You don't get a Sunday and a Monday off ever.
No, except for other weekends that are long. But not really.
Not really. Not like this.
Not with us.
No, because you've got the day off before to prep.
Yeah, that's it.
So
what you need to do, punters and dribblers, is go get tickets. There's a bunch of things you can win, like race day experiences and stuff, but you can see all that there.
Theatre of the Horse stuff.
Theatre of the Horse, baby.
Come join your mates.
Zach Lomax has been spotted leaving Rugby Australia headquarters as speculation grows of a code switch. Yeah, join the Wallabies, bro.
Join the Wallabies.
Go play the fucking World Cup. Join the Wallabies, Adelaide.
Actually, great point. One we didn't discuss.
No.
Go play in the World Cup.
Go play in the World Cup, dude. Fly high like an eagle.
To the wind.
Fly
like an eagle. Let your spirit.
Rugby League superstar Zach Lomax seen leaving rugby headquarters in a sign the former Parramatta Eels winger may be weighing a move to the... Oh, you reckon? In a sign that he may be weighing up a move to the Wallabies. You reckon, lad?
Take this.
In a Motorino hat, mad dog.
Take this as the opportunity of a lifetime. Go and play for the Tars. Get yourself into the Australian setup. Play in a home World Cup.
Yep.
Win a bill. You know?
Win a bill, dude.
Win a bill. Win a bled.
Understood the Waratahs, Brumbies and Reds would also entertain the prospect of signing Lomax, provided RA comes up with the bulk of his salary. Do it. Dude, imagine him at the Tars. Suoliti, Crichton.
Do it. If I'm him, it goes well the first year. I'm hanging around for the
fuck it. I'll stay and play rugby now. Fuck ya.
I'll hang around.
Or go over to Europe and get paid shitloads of money.
Or stay here and play for one of the domestic teams and play in a World Cup at home.
Oh, no, do that.
Which comes up, every 24 years?
You definitely do that.
Yeah.
You sign and you stay and you play for the Wallabies.
That's what you do. How did we miss that? That's layup stuff.
No, that's layup stuff. To be honest, I'm embarrassed we didn't.
That's embarrassing. Well, we got to it eventually.
They're also now going after Barnett, who they've already come out. The Donks already come out and been like, yeah, we're offering.
Mona Mitch. What about Manly?
I think we're watching the situation.
Can we stop watching situations? Can we stop being interested in via leaks only?
Yeah.
Can't someone come out? Why can't Jason King come out and go, yeah, obviously, tad skinny up front, right? Just a tad.
And old.
Tad old.
How old's Mana Mitch?
Late 20s?
No, he's like 33, I think. I'll check.
Is he?
Jesus.
He's 31. He's 31.
31. Late 20s.
31's all right.
About to be 32.
That's fine. That's all right for a big boy.
And just go, like, we're interested, obviously. Obviously, we're interested. Hey, hands up.
Yeah.
Come live in the best part of Australia.
Yeah, and it's near to your family on the Central Coast, much closer. And if you come down all the way, sort of Newport, Avalon, Palmy way, it's a ferry ride across, lad. We'll get you your own boat.
That's right. We can get you your own boat. Tommy can look after you.
Well, exactly. You can come swing by mine now.
Well, you can roll out a swag for him.
I can swag. I'll sleep in the swag,
Yes.
Mona Mitch.
Yes.
So will my wife. You won't share a bed with her.
I was going to say, good
no,
Lord.
she will be in the
Wife
swag.
sharing stuff.
No.
Huge.
We'll be in the backyard or on the couch, and Mana Mitch, you can sleep in our bed if you want.
It's a king.
It is a king for a king.
King for a king.
King for a king.
I just want us to start getting a bit more fair income about this sort of stuff.
Yeah. Be active in the market.
Just be active in the market. Be active in the market, right? Jamal, that was active. You were active with Jamal. That was good.
Yeah, we were, but this is a good opportunity here. This is like, hey, opportunity doesn't come knocking all the time. Let's be active in the market.
Let's be active in the market because Donk's active. Donk's talking about it. Donk's saying, yeah, we're looking at it.
Donk's saying, yeah, we're into it. Like, why aren't we
Stop
saying,
being so
yeah,
coy.
we're
Stop
into
being
it?
so coy. Like he's a bit
Call
beneath us.
it. Just be out there. Put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there. You're not going to. This is dating 101.
Yeah.
They're not going to come to you. This isn't a fairy tale. This isn't a movie where you have a meet cute with some big busty blonde who's like, yeah, sweet, I'm single and I want you, baby. Not going to happen.
actually kind of
you got to go out there and look.
I'd say that Parramatta's approach in declaring for Mana Mitch
Their love.
is it's giving Notebook, it's giving 1940s, 50s, or 20s, 30s sensibilities of pre-internet, pre-dating app where it's like no, I'm meeting you at you're out, I'm approaching you, I'm seeing how you're going, can I take you out for a dinner, can I take you for a drink?
It's picking them up in the car, it's opening the door for them, it's going out for a nice meal and then a dance.
Yeah, we're going for a dance. We're dancing.
And then it's walking down the docks late at night.
Yes, yeah, we're going to the fair and I'm gonna throw balls at a bunch of tin cans.
Exactly. And you're carrying all these
teddy bear.
That's right, you're carrying all these giant teddy bears because that's what gentlemen do.
Yeah.
And then she falls in a crack on the side of the road and rolls her ankle. So you just massage it better. And then you start massaging the leg. And then you're up to the knee, then the thigh.
And you're kissing underneath the fucking street lights.
That's right.
And then you drop them home at a reasonable hour because you're not a fucking bad guy.
That's right. And then when you get home, you realise, whoops, I'm missing a shoe. Because you left it in the crack. And then the next morning, he comes over with flowers, breakfast, and guess what? He's fixed the shoe because he's a cobbler.
He's a cobbler as a wee. That's got a bit of Cinderella to it. I get it, but that's an original. That's a Hello Sport original.
That's a Hello Sport original.
It's called the cobbler's shoe.
The cobbler's shoe. Now all of a sudden you bent over the kitchen table having the time of your life at 8 a.m.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because her dad's her dad's a high-powered businessman in town, and he's at work.
He's always in. He's in work a little too often. If you know what I mean.
Much too often, and that's obviously why it's one of the reasons you bond because you're from the wrong side of the tracks, and your parents have been divorced for ages, but you're now trying to help her deal with the breakdown of a family marriage, and her mum's not home. She's off somewhere as well. She's drinking.
Yeah, she's drinking.
And now you've got
drinking.
You got the daughter in the kitchen having the time of your life. You're falling in love.
Yeah.
Maybe
but you're showing her that she can trust and love again.
Yes, exactly right.
Right?
Yep. So, I mean, I don't know if we're asking too much.
No, we're not. We're asking just the right amount.
The cobbler's shoe.
The cobbler's shoe by Hello Sport.
Yeah.
Well, by Pipe Dreams Media.
Pipe Dreams Media. With Mana Mitch.
From across
the ditch. Coming to the Seagulls. So that probably wraps up that bit there.
Before we move on from the Eels, Cody Totes tinfoil hat. Do you know who is off contract next year or leaving NRL is Mark Nawanga-Nituase. And that kind of reeks of Zach Lomax going to the Roosters for me.
But they'd need to give the Eels something.
I'll make that happen.
They would need to give the Eels something. They've got the money to do it. But then in terms of players, they've got... Imagine if they just sent Ruben there immediately.
Angus Crichton going next year as well.
Tommy Talau. You could send to Tommy Talau.
Did they sign Tommy?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not saying that's like for like, but you send to Tommy Talau. That you're right though, Cody. It does. That does scream Roosters.
The Roosters kind of scare me a bit at the moment. I don't know. I'm just a bit like I just
Well,
feel
because
like
they've just been a bit like
bit quiet.
they're a bit quiet, and they've been gronked a couple of times, like with the David Fafita thing. A few players leaving.
They're losing some men, yeah.
Any opportunity to bring Madge into a story, Alex Glenn in hot water because he liked to post that MG post. And Alex Glenn works with the Broncos. And so then it was like, oh, Alex Glenn hates Madge as well. And Alex Glenn came out and put out a video being like, hey, fuck you. You're not doing me like that. I love Madge. The question in the caption was, can the Broncos go back to back? And I liked that. Fuck you.
Good from Alex Glenn.
Yeah.
It's clever.
Yeah.
And I believe him.
I believe him too. But just a good opportunity to question Madge and everything to do with Madge generally and the Broncos.
Especially if they lose to the Panthers this weekend, then they're in real trouble.
Oh well, they're a team in a serious slump. They're in trouble.
Then they would have lost 2 games on the trot, mate.
Yeah,
you know, 2 games they should have won. Even
Yeah.
though the Panthers are going to be seriously good this year.
Yeah. Have you got the Stuart MacGill video? Because this happened yesterday. It came out yesterday. Cricket Unfiltered. So, Stuart MacGill, just a former Australian spinner, if you didn't know that, leg spinner. He was a fucking great one at that. He's had his troubles of late. If you don't know him, you're going to need to look into it for yourself. Cricket Unfiltered, again, I don't know who owns this podcast, but it appeared on like the Daily Telegraph or something yesterday. He's with this other guy whose name, I've never even seen this guy before, Menas. I don't know who he is, but we'll just watch it first, I guess. It was one of the great crash outs ever.
Candace Warner from the South African crowds went way over the line. Going in with Sonny Bill William Mass to try and taunt Warner is low. That is low behaviour. It's targeting his wife, which I think is pretty poor. And I think, yeah, they can go pretty low.
Well, I think it's pretty low talking about it, for starters, manners. So I think, you didn't need to go into details there. I think that's shit. You're a fucking idiot. You shouldn't go into details about things like this because you're doing exactly the same as the crowd. Okay?
No,
you are.
Because they were taunting
Listen
him.
to me now.
Yeah.
You've raised exactly the same issues.
Yeah.
You're saying the same thing that they did, and that is shit. So we're not going to talk about that anymore. If we're going to talk about issues to do with one particular player, we can say that they've talked about personal issues relating to that player. If you repeat,
that's issue. No, that's fair.
No, I'm right, mate.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
But I wanted to draw an example of what they were.
What I want you to do right this minute, because otherwise this is going to be a very, very short-lived relationship.
Yep.
You need to respect players and their families a lot more than you do at the moment.
I do respect them. That's
No,
why
well,
I
you
feel
did exactly the same as
But
the
I feel
South African
sorry for
crowd.
her being targeted.
Listen, mate.
I
She's a friend of mine as
I
well.
feel sorry for her.
Listen, I feel sorry for you because you're obviously so pig-headed
Why are you
that
missing the point?
because you do not realise that you said exactly the same thing as the South African crowd.
I didn't bring anything
Exactly
up.
the same.
I didn't bring anything up.
You did.
I didn't go into details.
You are a moron. Continue. Next topic.
All right, next topic. Fair enough. All right, now moving to the
Little Metas, dude.
Bangladesh tour.
He's so
And if
rattled.
you cut that out, it's the last time I ever worked
Oh, no, I
with
won't
you.
cut it out at all. I'll leave it in. But I just think you're missing.
Move on.
You're missing what I'm trying to say. Because I think
Move on.
I'm trying to
Move
give
on.
Warner some.
Move on.
Warner some
Move
grace.
on.
Warner some grace.
Listen, you muppet. When I say move on, I'm not saying keep talking about
Yeah,
something.
but it's my
move
show.
on.
It's my show as well. I can keep talking.
Go on, keep talking.
I will keep
Go,
talking.
go on, keep talking.
No, I want to move on to the Bangladesh stuff.
Good.
All right. So, it's a good blow up. They've announced that Australia have announced that we're going to Bangladesh up to the north for 3 tests.
Right.
You look really upset.
I am upset with you. Move on.
Okay. Well, if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. Not that, just why you're upset.
You're a joke, mate. Move
Why
on.
am I a
Move
joke?
on.
Well, you seem very irritable.
Yeah, mate. Look, I may jump across the mic in any second.
Just what you know. So Australia are going up north to Bangladesh for 2 test matches. Actually, you know what? That's it for this episode. Thanks for joining.
That was fucking glorious. I got a couple of thoughts off the bat. The first one is like, are we so... Do we need a Stuart MacGill podcast? Maybe after seeing that we do, because it's fucking electric. But like... who's listening to that? Who's listening to that?
This is the problem. That's exactly what MacGill needs, right? He needs a fucking dumpy fuck like you dragging his bloody name through the fucking mud. All bloody MacGill's done, right? He's fucking blow bloody leg spin for the nation. He was better than Warney when he fucking played in the same test as him. And you fucking sat here and you played that to embarrass him and you fucking dragged his fucking name through the fucking mud, you fucking moron. Fucking keep speaking, I'll come over there and I'll flog you senseless, you silly cunt.
And you could see poor old Manners being like, oh, shit.
You're like, wait, what?
Once Stewie started threatening, he's red.
He's red.
Stuart MacGill, he screamed at me once down the phone when I worked at Macquarie Sports Radio and I was a producer. And there was some dumb little, like he was coming on for a chat and there was just going to be some little game as well. They wanted to play with him, like, oh, fucking, who's this? Or like a quiz or something. Anyway.
Radio stuff.
Yeah, radio shit. I forgot to tell them there was also a quiz in the chat. Like, that was it. And I'm like, all right, Stewie, mate, about to get you on, mate. Like, I think they're going to do like some little quiz game with you as well. He's like, what? And I was like, oh, mate, some little quiz game. He said, you didn't tell me that. I go, yeah, sorry, mate. It's nothing crazy. Like, nah, fuck you, Tom. He'd never met me before. He just knows me. Fuck you. I'm like, excuse me? Fuck you, mate. You should have fucking told me. I'm like, oh, dude, like, yeah, fuck you. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm not fucking coming on. I'm not fucking coming on. I'm like, what? Nah, fuck you, Tom. And then he just hangs up on me. I'm like, whoa. Whoa, dude. So that doesn't surprise me at all. On some level, I also agree with him. I don't agree with his aggression, but you're like, Manners, why the fuck are we talking about Candace Warner and David Warner in this dumb little podcast that no one's going to listen to? Like, what the fuck are we...
Yeah.
You don't need to be you didn't need to be that specific, Manners.
No, he didn't need to be that specific. He could have just said, and if it's in the context of us playing South Africa on the South African tour, I'm assuming that's what the context is. First time we've been there, I think it's probably more important to be talking about Sandpaper Game.
Yeah.
He goes as hard there as I've ever seen.
Yeah. And he looked like he was about to bash Manners.
No, but he says as much.
Well, he threatened him.
He's like, Manners, if you keep speaking, I'm going to jump across the mic. And Manners, who was really redlining at this point, goes, what's your knee? He's obviously got bad knees.
No, but I mean, Manners was into it.
Pushing it.
He was pushing, and he's like, you look a bit angry.
Yeah.
Manners was trying to get bashed. He wanted to.
Manners was about to get bashed.
I just don't know that anyone's dying. It's, I want to see more of this MacGill. I think we're dying for like a MacGill reality show. Listen, it was unfiltered.
It was unfiltered, all right. And he's like, if you don't believe it in, I'm never working with you again.
That's the bit I didn't understand, because it's like, if you're trying to protect your friend from this sort of conversation, why would you then want it in? Like, this has invariably thrust the whole narrative or just the topic back into the spotlight to some degree. Even though his psychosis was probably the main takeaway.
Well, he's obviously making a point, going, I'm the defender of,
I'm the moral
of what's right.
I'm the moral high ground,
and I'd like everyone to know that. Yes. So leave it in.
Yes, I am the moral high ground.
Because if it was about protecting your friend,
cut it out.
You cut it out. Yeah. Because now everyone's talking about it.
Because you'd just go, if it's about defending your friend, you go, hey mate, can we just not? I just didn't like that. Can we just cut that bit out? Or can we not talk about it that way? Can we actually just...
But the reason we're leaving it in is because I want everyone to know that I'm the knight in shining armor.
Yeah. Who, what did he get in trouble for last year?
He got kidnapped, didn't he?
I don't know if that was true. I think that turned out to not be true, didn't it? I don't want to speak out of legal terms here. Was he actually kidnapped?
I'm sure there was there not a kidnapping involved?
No, there was a kidnapping, but I don't know, like, have you heard him explain it?
No. Does he?
If you hear him explain it on Lunching with Lee, it sounds like a tall tale.
You got kidnapped, mate. I did get kidnapped. Yeah, it must have been a terrifying time. Yeah, it was pretty bad, actually. I'm from Perth, you know. I didn't know where we were going. I'd never been to this suburb that we drove to. I was in the car for about an hour and a half.
Well, they made you get nude.
Yeah, I nude. Yeah, and the first thing I thought about was, geez, I'm not wearing any undies. And then I realised, well, I don't really care because I'm going to have to get it all off. And then the second thing I thought, I haven't groomed. I'm thinking, oh, God, I look like a 1970s Playboy model.
And then, so how long did that keep you for? Were they physical with you? Or?
Yeah. Got slapped around a bit, which was a bit of a bummer. But I've been hit a bit in my time anyway.
Yeah, but
when you're a smart ass, you tend to get cleaned up a bit.
Did you know that like you were just heading out there for a beatdown, or were you heading out there being like, "Fuck, this might be it"?
Could be toast. Yeah.
Was there a point where you were like, "Oh, I might come out of this"?
Not until they dropped me off. Until I was out of the car. But even then, because then there were consequences after they dropped me off too.
Well, so they threatened you into the future, like
yeah. So we're going to come and see you again. But look, I'll tell you a good story.
Yes.
So I get dropped off. Didn't know if I had any money. Didn't have my phone. It was somewhere near Canterbury, somewhere out there. And they dropped me off, and I'm thinking, well, how do I get home? And it was in the middle of Ramadan, and there was a cab outside the chicken shop there, and the guy, I just thought, look, I'll jump in the cab, and I'll head home, and I'll work out how to pay for it when we get close to home. And I get in the cab, and after a little while, the guy who was driving the car, he said to me, look, sir, I hope you don't mind, but you don't look too good to me. Are you okay? Can I do anything? I said, look, it's a family problem, which was true.
He's naked at this point, right?
And I'm fine. He said, would you like to come home with me to my house and you can eat with my family?
Really?
Yeah, this guy.
Who was this hero?
Mate, he's a hero. Like, he's dead set hero. He invited me back to his home, and when I got back home, he said to me, you don't have to pay for the cab. It was $90 cab fare. Yeah, seriously. He's a superstar, that guy.
So you've gone from one of the most horrible experiences to one of the probably best you'll ever have.
Yeah, what a great bloke.
Humanity.
Yeah.
That was that was like a fever dream, dude. Watching that whole thing.
Yeah, if you can't
go over to the YouTube.
Yeah.
That was the most insane edit I've ever seen in my life.
That AI edit was fucking insane. Listen, if that's real, that's one of the craziest fucking stories of all time.
Of all time. So he was nude. He clearly was nude.
He was nude in the cab, right?
You had to have been.
But the cab driver just how long into the drive before he's like, are you letting a naked guy into the cab ever with a 70s bush?
Mate, if I'm getting driven somewhere and I think that my life is about to be ended, I'm not thinking about the fact that I haven't trimmed.
But also when I get in the cab, I'm not just like, oh yeah, just over to North Sydney, thanks mate. I'm like, hey dude, I've been fucking bashed. Can you take me to the cops?
I've been kidnapped.
Yeah, can you take me to the police station, please?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in trouble. I've just been or listen, I know I'm naked in the back of your cab. Don't ask, like, what?
Yeah, nude and bleeding. Oh, it's a family matter. Oh, it's correct. Yeah.
Anyway, listen.
That's insane.
That's
absolutely insane.
It is insane.
That other podcast, though, was seems like it was just started by that other Menners guy. It seems like he's a journalist. And it's like run by his company or whatever.
Well, I wonder whether it'll go again. Like, I wonder whether they'll come back for episode 2. That'll be a big fucking episode.
No, I think it's been going for a while, dude. Let me confirm that. But
I thought this was like the first one, and they're like, or has this just got out? It's been going since 2013. God damn it. Can you ask chat?
So this one says 28th of January. Stuart MacGill makes his official co-host debut on Cricket Unfiltered.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
and when did this podcast come out?
This blow-up one came out on Monday.
Yeah, this is all like 24 hours.
23-minute long episode, which is usually about 50 to an hour. Stewie MacGill. I used to love watching Stewie MacGill play. He was great.
He was. It was unbelievable. Towel hanging out the side, ripping it.
Oh, yeah, mate, ripping it. Could rip it. It's tough. You came along in the generation of the great Shane Warne. But no one's ripped it like Stewie since, you know what I mean?
No.
Warney ripped it, Stewie ripped it, no one in this nation rips it.
The last leggies.
And you know what? There's something about a leggy that needs to be a bit of a wild man. Warney different. Warney probably emotionally more stable, but he loved a root and a good time
And a dart. Bottle of vodka,
And who doesn't? But Stewie a bit more of a
And a Paddington Terrace with the windows open.
exactly
Whereas
right. Stewie a wild man himself
that's right.
of a different persuasion.
But a wild man.
But a
Wild man nonetheless. Yeah.
How big's Stewie McGill? Like just his dimensions.
Do you reckon he's tall? I don't reckon he's that tall.
I don't reckon he would be. I was just like, Anyway, listen. Shout out to Stuart McGill. That's just I want to say that.
Yeah, that's all we want to say.
Shout out to Stuart McGill.
One of the best to ever do it.
One of the best to ever do it, and can rant with the best of them. Like that was.
It was pure.
That was pure. Like, that was really good stuff. That was hook it to me veins. Oi, like, stop what you're doing. Have you seen this sort of stuff? Cody was pissing himself in the backyard there.
Yeah, well, because how can you not? I couldn't believe what I was watching the first time. Anyway.
And Menas is such a, like, small little dude, it seems. Menas is like, fuck, I've been doing this a long time, Stuart. You come in here, you want to bash me?
Yeah.
6 foot, he looks like he is.
6 foot, okay.
Can't see a weight.
Varying weight.
Well, he fluctuates.
He fluctuates, yeah.
Could you please go to Dan Gorringe's Instagram, Cody? There's actually something I wanted to see there. There's a video I saw him put up where it was like an AFL fan was bitten by another one at a game on the weekend.
Oh, my God.
And it looked like he'd been bitten by a shark. Like it was a bite.
Didn't hold back.
Like,
taking flesh?
Dude, it was like a video of it at the hospital. Scroll down. There, that one there. Kangas fan bites Pies fan in Ballarat. Oh my God!
That is...
What the fuck?
That's disgusting. My dad got bitten by someone at the Collingwood game on the weekend.
Is there any...
So what? So a Norths fan bit a Collingwood fan?
No, Collingwood fan.
Kangas fan bites Pies fan.
Sorry, bites Pies fan. My bad. Oh, yuck. Okay, I can't look at it.
That's enough, Cody.
Can you see if there's any more info on that? Like, just Google that.
Yep.
Big mouth on the prick.
That's what, and it's ruined the sleeve as well. Like, you know what I mean? He's bitten into a sleeve tat. Maybe he saw the koi fish on the guy's arm and got hungry. I don't know, but fucking disgusting behaviour.
Jeez, he's got into him.
I don't know if there's rugby league. There's sometimes a bite in a game. That's about it. Like I can't. Who's the last one to bite in a game of rugby league? I'm not really sure.
Biting generally is
so punchy. Like it's
so punchy.
Yeah, biting.
Can you get punchier than a bite?
Well, you can, but I don't know how much punchier. Anthony Watts bit a man's penis. Brad Moran bits Tamana Tahu's arm back in the day. Kyle Flanagan bit Stephen Crichton's nose. In fairness to Kyle, his nose was like deep throating him.
Well, he shoved his nose into his mouth, if memory serves.
Yeah. But I believe it made his nose bleed, the bite.
Listen, all's fair in love and war on the field, right? You're going to get a little bit of knob biting action from time to time. It's rare, sure, but you're going to see it, and we've seen it. But getting bitten by a bloke you don't know in the stands at a preseason game, that feels like a different area to me.
Punters and Dribblers, we're brought to you by our good friends at Ned's.
Good to be back punting on rugby league with Ned's.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back punting on rugby league with Ned's, let me tell you, especially when you start off the first game with a bang.
I've picked up right where I left off, 0 bets all weekend, it is what it is. You got to know that going in, but it's just good to be able to get back to brass tacks with rugby league, and the same game multis are where I like to get my work done.
That's right. Shout out to those that joined the Vegas pot.
Yep.
We had a crack. We fell short of about even. We fell short of parity. We fell short of making money, but we didn't lose all the money.
We didn't lose all the money. You got some money back. But obviously...
Room for improvement.
Room for improvement, which is always a good spot to be in. About even we'll be back this week. You can see all of our bets for the weekend of rugby league coming up. And obviously when we're doing it with no one but our good friends at Ned's.
No, that, baby. Thank you to Ned's.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Oh, Dennis Cometti's died.
What? Dennis Cometti?
Hectic. Dennis Cometti, long regarded as one of the doyens of sports comedy, has died aged 76. Comedi's distinguished career spanned half a century. His combination of a deep, clear voice and trademark witticisms made him a unique figure in the calling of AFL games, in particular those.
Geez, that's a big loss.
It's huge. Was he unwell?
Dennis Cometti, ladies and gentlemen, was the caller of the 4x100 metres when we smashed the Yanks like guitars at Sydney 2000.
Yeah.
Hall
and Thorpe.
Thorpe on terms with Hall and Thorpe.
Thorpe
Thorpe
and
goes
Hall.
in.
Yeah,
Australia wins.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
R.I.P. to Dennis Cometti. That's Devo. That arm biting was gross, but that's about all I've got on the arm bite.
It was foul. Absolutely
foul.
disgusting.
Very
and I will
AFL.
say this, very AFL.
Very AFL.
Very AFL. AFL prance around on their tippy toes all hoity-toity and, tidy-whitey, but the reality is,
Right there,
as
mate.
my phone rings, that'll be my wife. No, it's not.
Oh, who is it?
It's my Mush, work wife.
Shout out to Mush. Corporate Chris.
Corporate Chris. The reality is that the AFL scandal's always way more etch, and their fans bite people.
Yeah.
You know?
And you can see that Dennis Cometti, we missed that at the top of... Oh, that might have just gone up, actually. Andrew Dillon, CEO of the AFL, wants AFL to be in the Olympics.
No one wants that.
No one wants that, right? I know America did the flag football.
And everyone gave them shit for it.
Yeah.
Let's get something else that's unifying to the I don't know, nippers.
Oh, a bit of beach sprints and shit
Bit of
like
beach
that. A bit of
sprint
Ironman stuff.
Ironman stuff.
Do they do that?
No, they don't. Bit of Nutri-Grain stuff.
Why don't they do Nutri-Grain Ironman series in the Olympics?
Well, they don't. They do triathlons. Lame. Let's get them out on the bloody
Triathlon, not bad, but...
Yeah, but like lame. Well, lame's the wrong word. I think we've gone okay in the triathlons over the years. Get on the ski board or whatever it's called. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
do the beach sprints.
Yeah.
Bring Cookie out of retirement.
Get Cookie
mate.
out. Well, yeah, exactly. Get Cookie back doing the beach sprints.
And we could all get around that. Yeah, great. It's one way to show off great Australian beaches. Obviously, do it on the Goldie. And it's another way of just guaranteeing Australian
You
gold.
won't be doing it on Victorian beaches, I'll tell you that for free, mate.
Will it be, what's it, Brisbane? So you'd be doing the Goldie.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
There's shit old beaches down there, mate.
Well, that's you could do it right next to the surfing. I think that's going to be at Snapper, right? So let's switch on and make smart decisions here, people. That's a
What
layup.
else can you bring in? That's
Lawn bowls.
Lawn bowls. I don't mind lawn bowls.
Lawn bowls, mate.
It's like real curling.
Like lawn bowls is the Com Games. It's always us versus Scotland. I wouldn't mind
I don't
lawn
mind
bowls
lawn bowls,
at all, dude.
Lawn bowls would be cool.
And you gotta knock a couple back while you're playing.
You can drink, absolutely. It's encouraged.
You have to.
Darts?
You've got to get through a couple. Like every end, you got to get through one.
Yeah. What about darts? I know that's not Australian, but like you get the Wizard Whitlock out there.
Well, the Wizard Whitlock, right? No one's calling for AFL. No
not
one
a single
wants it.
human being.
Already, we've come up with sports that are way better: nippers, Ironman, bowls, darts.
Run it straight.
See, run it straight would do numbers. People would froth it.
Obviously, people don't like the concussion side of things, and I get that.
It's understandable. But what we're doing here, punters and dribblers, is providing better options than AFL, which no one cares for.
No one.
Do you reckon you're going to wow the world with that? When Australia just pounds every other nation by 1,000-0? Like, that's not fun. Ruse shooting.
Yeah, well, that's it. So you're not just shooting, you're shooting ruse, boinging along the joint.
That's right.
Yeah.
From a chopper.
Or shooting wild brumbies out of a helicopter.
Yeah.
Up in the snowy mountains, wherever it is.
Yeah. Catching buffalo up north.
Yeah. Killing
Buffalo catching.
Killing carp.
Killing carp. Fishing. You could put fishing in the
Put
Olympic
fishing in there.
Games.
You could put fishing in there. You could put fishing
Imagine
in
the
there.
mullets on display. Worldwide mullets. Dude. That would be
Dude,
unbelievable.
imagine the fishing tops. The like
Oh
national
my
fishing
God.
tops.
These are way better ideas.
Yeah. Car park doughies.
Doughies, mate.
Doughies in a car park. You know what I mean? Sending it.
Doughy comp.
What if they
gold?
sending it, dude? Like, just what can you send?
Imagine if you won gold at in the
doughies.
Olympics for doughies.
Now,
Best
that's a national pastime.
Doughies. Well, there's a few events we could add.
Doughies is actually... Doughies should be in.
But also, you and I have been pioneering this idea, Tom, of making the Queensland Games the most bogan ever.
Exactly right. The Bogan Games.
The Bogan Games. The games for the...
Well, the Olympic torch would be a Bic lighter.
That's right. Well, it's a Bic lighter. We've been over it. I want all the Aussies to have mullets when they walk out, right? Like, let's make this the most Bogan Games of all time. It's already in Brisbane, so we're off to a great start. Yeah. Why not have best doughy?
I just feel like that's a nice touch. And then if you...
You could do them... You could do them in the Olympic Stadium after all the other events. It's the last event of the games, and you just chew up the fucking track.
Yeah. Grass all in the middle. That'd be amazing, dude. That would be amazing.
It would be amazing.
And you'd do turf doughy and cement car park doughy.
Well, they're different disciplines.
No, they are different. They're completely
they're different
because
disciplines.
there's a smoking element to the bitumen doughy, and there is a dirt spray to the turf doughy.
Different disciplines. Yes. I just imagine
even one that's a gravel doughy, like how are you kicking up rocks?
Oh, I want to kick up some rock. Yeah.
It'd be the straight. You'd fishtail doughy.
The fishtail doughy. The fishy.
So it's not a doughy. It's a fishy.
It's a fishy. Yeah, you could. I mean, it's multidisciplinary.
What about the maney?
The maney.
You do a main roadie where you just windows down, pumping the music. How antisocial can you be?
How antisocial? That's right. And it's music selection.
Yes.
It's what sort of subwoofers are you rocking? Yeah. Have you got neons on that car? Yeah. Have you got a fit in or fuck off sticker?
Correct. What sort of stickers you going with? How big's your aerial?
Yeah.
Have you got your stubby cooler at the base of your aerial?
That's right. How many aerials have you got?
How many aerials are you even rocking?
That's right.
Yeah. Racist slogans.
One Nation.
Yes.
Fluffy dice.
Fluffy dice in there. Roll me in rum and throw me to the Cowboys.
What have you done with your rims?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you pissed?
How drunk are you? You need to do a breathalyzer at the start. Yeah. You can be too drunk, right?
And the end.
But you can be too drunk, in which case you won't be able to make it down the main road. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So there's a Goldilocks zone of inebriation.
You've got to finish the mania. You've got to finish it.
Yeah. You got to finish it. And then, how high are you revving this thing?
Shoplifting. How much shit can you steal?
How much shit can you get in? Yeah, okay, from a servo. Servo shoplift. You pull in and steal as much shit as you can. And once you get noticed...
It's over.
It's over. Empty your pockets. That's how much the dollar value of what you've got in your pockets.
There's opportunities.
There's way more than AFL. What a waste.
What a waste. Don't waste the Bogan Games with that shit.
It's summer nats sort of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just take a lead up the summer nats.
You know what I mean? We've got it. We've got a nation.
Monster trucks, Tom.
Yes. Monster trucks. Fucking crusty demons.
The crusty demons. Double backies, mate.
Yeah, exactly. How many backies can you do?
Let's
just backying into a pool. And I'm not talking diving here because diving's a bit, to the summer nat. I'm just talking backies.
Well, I wouldn't mind throwing a belly flop comp in.
Well, you could do a belly flop comp. You definitely could do a belly flop.
Cannonball, biggest splash.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot.
So do I. Let's look. This bloke down there he's too trying to be too grandiose with it.
You know what he's really doing, dude? He's like, the NRL is absolutely rimming us, and I don't know what to do. And it's like, how can I get a headline? Oh, you put us in the Olympics, and everyone's like, shut up, dude. We're doing doughies.
Yeah. Multidisciplined.
Yeah, multidisciplined vehicular showmanship.
We've got grass doughy, we've got concrete doughy, we've got gravel doughy, we've got fishtail, and we've got the maney. There's 5.
Yeah, and then we're looking at shoplifting.
Yeah, but that's a separate thing altogether.
It's a separate discipline. Yeah. But one could say that they are inexorably linked. As proponents of a doughy might also be good at lifting.
They're linked through their association.
Yes. One who does the doughy may also be down to shoplift.
That's right.
Maybe not, though.
Maybe not? Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily, of course.
Sheep shearing. Just to bring the agricultural side.
Well,
of this
exactly
in.
right.
Sheepdog
because
trials.
we've got a
Sheepdog
proud
trials.
agricultural history. Sheepdog.
Wood chopping.
Is that not in it?
No. All this shit, mate. Like
You get the
so
bloody-
many good things.
Who's our goat? Who's our wood chopping goat down in Tassie?
Dave. Someone.
Brown or something?
Dave.
The Bradman of chopping?
Yeah.
We should have wood chopping in there. Mark and Lambs.
David Foster.
David Foster.
Is that where you chop the balls up?
Wool classing.
Yes.
Just class some wool.
Yeah, or just marbled steaks. Can we do like a meat thing? Let's do some cow stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Surely.
Let's do some cow stuff.
Let's do some cow stuff, mate. We got heaps of them.
Yeah.
How big a pumpkin can you grow?
Mustering
Bit of
sheep.
Easter show gear.
Yeah, bit of Easter show. Yeah, biggest pumpkin.
Biggest pumpkin.
Best sponge.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Best sponge cake.
Best sponge cake.
Fucking oath,
Why
dude.
aren't these medals?
Hey,
these are fair income events.
Jams.
Best jams, best
jam-
chutneys.
Best chutneys, best jams. Fuck me, Dad. Is it too much to ask?
AFL? No.
No.
Dude, if it's a selection between AFL and best sponge cake,
Yeah.
I know what wins.
We all
I know
know.
what the people want.
AFL and Grandpa's chutney. Get fucked, mate. There is
fucked.
no competition.
Get fucked.
Shut up, Andrew Dillon, and go make chutney.
Go make chutney. Do something constructive for the nation, mate.
Yeah.
Christ alive.
Anyway. In some good rugby union news, Eddie, but we will get to Dennis Cometti. You remember how we sacked David Rennie in favour of Eddie Jones, who then we sacked for I can't.
Yeah, South African bloke.
No, he's a Kiwi. I've just completely forgotten who he is. Who's the Wallabies coach right now?
Isn't he South African?
No. We sacked Dave Rennie.
Joe Schmidt.
Thank you. Schmidt does sound it, though, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure he's a Kiwi. I'm certain he is. We sacked Dave Rennie for Eddie Jones, who was a
Trader.
Thank you. He went to Japan. We then brought in
And still is, eh?
Still is, eh? Trader. Then we went to
Always has been, eh?
Trader. We went to Joe Schmidt, who's been great.
Who's not South African?
Who's a Kiwi.
Okay.
And then Joe Schmidt, family reasons, has to step away, and we're going to have Les Kiss. What do you think?
Is Les Kiss South African?
No, he's Australian. What do you think Dave Rennie's doing? What do you think Dave Rennie's doing?
Assistant coach.
New
Zealand.
Dave Rennie's coaching the All Blacks.
There you go.
He's just been signed to coach the All Blacks. Isn't
that interesting?
a fucking interesting signing?
Dave, go away. We want the trader. Trader leaves, we get a Kiwi.
Yeah.
Kiwi leaves, we get an Aussie.
Yeah. And Les Kiss, nothing wrong with Les Kiss.
No. Interesting.
But Dave Rennie now coaching the ABs. So,
The Abs.
So, it's cool.
Oh, well, yeah, that sounds pretty much on brand, though. You know? It's pretty on brand.
Anyway, do you want to watch some Dennis Cometti and then we'll go? Beg your pardon, Cody? Speak up.
Men's track final.
Men's track final. Yeah, okay. Australia's school's never been more necessary.
So, when I said 4x100 metres, smash the Yanks like guitars, what did you think?
To be honest, I was looking at something when you were talking about it.
What did I say? Now that I've said it, what do you think?
Well, now I assume that it's not track and it's
What do
probably
you think it is?
swimming.
You ever heard of a... When you say Thorpe, what do you think of?
Thorpe? Like
Thorpe.
a torpedo.
Huh?
Like a torpedo.
Thorpe?
Yeah. Like Ian Thorpe, right?
Yeah, in Thorpe, okay.
Who was bald in that race and let us out with a blistering 100 metres, break the world record?
Who let us out?
Oh, we're doing Australia school now?
Well, certainly, we're just inquiring.
Who was bald in that race?
There was two blokes who were bald, I believe, but one let us
One was
out.
bald.
One was bald as a badger.
He's looking it up.
You could be able to hear me typing. I don't know.
You've never heard of Michael Klim?
I have never heard of Michael Clinton.
You've never heard of Michael Klim? Christ alive. You've never heard the line, Michael Klim's still smoking behind the blocks?
You never heard that?
I haven't heard that, no.
Yeah, right. Okay.
If I said to you, Thorpe on terms with Hall, they've got about 15 metres left to swim, what would you...
You think running?
You think
track?
You think track? If I said that to you,
The roof is lifting off this stadium.
New world record.
The Australians, the Australians have just broken the Americans' stranglehold on this race.
The roof is lifting off this stadium.
Now, get back into your little computer and get it up.
And do
Dennis Cometti a fucking service, please. Jesus Christ.
It's an event America has won at every Olympics.
Michael Klim going first for Australia. Sweden in 1, Brazil in 2, Germany in 3, the USA in 4, Irvin, Walker, Lizak, Gary Hall Jr., Australia in 5, Italy 6, Russia in 7, France in 8.
Get him, Dennis.
Michael Klim is going out hard. Michael Klim, the early leader, is out by about half a body length already.
You heard of Michael Klim now, Cody?
The American speedster as they come down to complete the opening 50.
22.83, mate. World record pace. He had a dolphin kick in the last 5 metres of the race.
You want a message?
Here's one.
Michael Klim still in front. The margin half a body length. The Americans back in second place.
Look at him, Klim, dude.
Second. Coming on. Italy would be third. But look at Michael Klim powering down to the wall. Chris Feidler in next for the
Bang.
Check that time. 48.18. Michael Klim
has just broken the world record. 48.18. The world record is 48.21. What a magnificent start for the Australians.
Because you can break the world record in the first leg.
Feidler taking advantage of it.
Feel that buzz.
By Walker. Walker almost on terms with Feidler.
Come on, Feidler.
Heck of a race. Walker and Feidler, they've separated from the pack. Coming on, the Italians. They'll be back in third place.
Look at Feidler here lifting.
Absolutely. Look at those feet.
Strong finisher. He's bringing in the legs. He is going after these Americans. He wants them. He wants to eat them for dinner.
He wants to eat them for dinner, all right? He's starving.
He's fucking famished. Come on, Weezak.
Got a good start. Pulls up to his shoulder. It's Callis.
Callis, rather.
They cleared away from the remainder across in lane 1. Owen of Sweden would be
You start to get a bit nervous here about Callis, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Matching strokes down the pool. It's Callis and Lizak.
But then Callis remembers where he's from. He remembers that he's a proud Australian. And he lifts.
Ian Thorpe will be up against Gary Hall Jr., who is a very fast 48-second swimmer.
And look at Russia coming on. Alexander Popov in the water for them. Michael Klim is still smoking behind the blocks. Terrific as they come down for this final change. Callis and Lizak, the Australians, are still in front. About a stroke in it. In they go. Ian Thorpe. Listen to that roar. This should be something. Gary Hall Jr., the extrovert.
The extrovert.
Battling it out down the pool. Narrow margin for the Australians, but look at Hall start the motor.
Well, we know that Ian Thorpe is not going to go out as fast as Gary Hall, but he's got to come over the top of him if he's going to win this race.
Around they go for the final 50. Crawlers in front. What can the
Here we go, Dennis.
A gold medalist earlier tonight. Now he's digging deep. The crowd is roaring. Their hero is coming on. Will it be a fairy tale? Thorpe is coming out off the Hall. They're matching strokes now. Thorpe on terms with Hall. They've got about 15 metres to swim. Thorpe is overhauling him. Hall and Thorpe. Thorpe's in front. Thorpe and Hall.
Oh, it's just... That's the greatest call of all time.
The Australians have just broken the American stranglehold on this race. The roof is lifting off this stage.
17.
Oh.
17.
I'm goosebumping, brah.
All the guys would have done the job, and they did. And
Thorpe's 17 there?
17, yeah.
And I just try to compose myself and try and get back in the race in the next 3 days.
Chris, you've been in the relay teams for so long. Can you believe this has finally happened?
No, listen, 2 Olympics ago, I think we got about 7. And ever since then, we've been slowly improving. To be honest, I didn't know if we'd get to this level before I retired, so I'm pretty happy at the moment.
Ashley, I said, did you feel like you're an Olympian this morning, but now you've got a gold medal?
1 Olympics, 1 gold medal. I can't complain. I think the guys, and a world record, the guys from the races of their lives, and I'm just happy to be a part of this. This is unreal.
Where did you dredge that up from in the last couple of seconds in that race?
Well, I knew that Gary Hall was in front, and this is Australia, and I know when you race in front of Australians, you don't let them down.
See, Cody, are you fucking taking notes, son?
Really special, and I'm really glad that I was part of it, and it's such an honour to represent this country. Yeah, I'd like to thank.
What an answer!
What a fucking answer!
The last couple of weeks, so it's part of their, it's their gold medal as well. So
that was magnificent. Thank you.
Did it for the people of this nation.
Oh, mate. Cody, who the fuck? You didn't know a single one of them, did you?
Is that one of the best things you've ever seen, Cody?
That was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it was awesome.
That was
It is
awesome.
awesome.
It was awesome because it is awesome and because the nation's awesome.
Dennis Cometti,
Yeah,
may
Dennis
you
is
rest
awesome,
in peace,
yeah.
mate. Punters and Dribblers, the podcast this week brought to you by our good friends at Good Day Multivitamin. It's the number one multivitamin in Australia, Tom. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Well, it is, mate.
Is it really?
Yeah, 5-star reviews, 1,583. Now, this is a ripper from John F. Best decision, 5 stars. Love your work. He's also got a nice photo, Tom, which I can't show people through the audio wave.
No, of course.
Was a bit skeptical about how something like this would work, and it has proven me wrong. First of all, the taste was a big hit for me. Most time these things lack flavour or clump up, but this is smooth with a great taste. Having given up coffee for the month to see how my energy and mood changes, the results have been amazing. My sleep has been 10 times better. Recommend to anyone.
Love
John
that.
F.
Love that.
That's just a nice, good, honest Australian review.
It's a review, dude. Take it or leave it. It's a good, honest review. BeGoodHealth.com.au, punters and dribblers. That was John F. Code dribbles 10% off.
Pair it with a sub for 20. Yeah.
Now, before we go, punters and dribblers, we want to take you through our Supercoach teams. Supercoach this year brought to you by Good Day Daily Multivitamins. Now, the Supercoach group, which is called Hello Sport SC, 2,226 of you in there.
Nice. We love you all.
We love you all. Now, anyone can join. The league code is 657187, I believe. We can double check that. Eddie can double check that. Anyone can join. There's $50 every week to win for the winner of the week and $5,000 at the end of the season. If you are to win, you do need to be subscribed to Good Day Daily Multivitamins. The code that you would use is Dribbles will get you 10% off and a subscription will get you 20% off, but everyone able to compete. If you want to be winning eligible for Kashishi, then...
Which I imagine everyone would want to be eligible
well, listen,
for.
you might not. You might just want to be a part of it with everyone, which is also fine. But you could also be getting healthier whilst playing Supercoach.
Potentially winning money.
Now, Eddie, teams.
Yep.
Do you want to go, let's just go position for position?
Sure.
I'll let everyone in a little secret, which was not a secret because I already said it. I hadn't finalised my team before the first games on the weekend.
Really?
But it didn't actually fuck me as much as you'd think. So anyone that was in my starting side, those points counted. It's only like, I didn't pick Trey Mooney on the bench who got 94.
That's exciting, man.
Yeah. Well, it's not exciting as much as it's relieving.
Yep.
So have you got your team up there, mate?
I've got my team.
All right, who are your hookers?
Brayley from the Sharks. Have you heard of him?
I have, yes.
Yeah. And B. Smith, Brandon Smith, Cheese.
Nice. Cheese out for a while.
Just put him in there.
Yeah. Cheese out for a few months.
Couldn't afford really anyone else. He was cheap. I was like, fuck it.
Yep. I don't know how I was happy with this man's performance on the weekend, but I don't know how married I am to the purchase currently. But I've got Phoenix Crossland. He got 62 points on the weekend. And then I've got the Roosters hooker, whose name I do not know how to pronounce, but it's Loelu.
Yes, I saw him.
He's starting for the Roosters.
Robson out for a month?
Yes.
10 weeks, I believe.
10
weeks?
I think he's round 10. I'll double check.
Oh, damn.
Really?
All right, props,
Shit.
Eddie. All four.
Payne Haas.
Yep.
Nafahu White.
Yep.
From the Roosters.
Love him.
Paul Bryan from Manly.
Respect the purchase.
Had no money left. Had to put someone in. And Callaghan from the Sharks.
Nice. Is Calhoun playing? Did he get injured?
Yeah, he's starting a lot because McInnes is out.
Okay, nice. I've gone Payne Haas, Keon Kolomatungi,
Yep.
Thomas Flegler, coming back from a lot of time out, but he was an Origin caliber front rower before he went out, and now he's cheap as chippies.
Yep.
And Howe from the Titans.
Nice.
Starting back rower, but
Nice.
he's in me front row.
Nice.
Back row, Eddie.
Tino.
Yep.
Preston.
Yep. Same. Both of those.
Lasardi from the Storm.
Got him.
Perkura.
Nah.
Patston from the Titans and Joe Roddy from the Raiders.
Oh, shout out to Joe Roddy.
Yep.
I've gone Tino, Preston, and Dave Fafita.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've got Trey Mooney.
Yep.
Lasardi.
Yep.
And Cooper Bye.
Nice.
From the Titans.
Nice.
Yep. I personally think my team's better than yours right now, but that's just me. All right, moving to the halves, Edward. Who you got?
I've got Sam Walker and I've got Dave Atkinson.
Friend of the show.
Daniel.
Sam Walker, that is.
Daniel Atkinson.
Huh?
Daniel Atkinson.
Atkinson, yeah.
Was he cheap as chippies, Atkinson?
He's a cashy.
Okay.
Cash cow, mate.
Yeah, right.
I got a few cashies in here.
Yeah, so.
Are you going to tell me your team?
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were going to get all your halves. I've got Moses and I've got Joey Walsh. Joey Walsh actually wasn't my choice. It was, I was looking to switch that up, but then...
So you don't have Sanders Smith or Atkinson, blokes that are actually playing?
No, that's what I was going to have. Ashton from the Bunnies is the one that I was looking at, but then I've also got I've got Walker in my 5'8", so that one's like a watch for me. I may change that coming into...
Yep.
Because, you picked fucking Brandon Smith, who's out for 10 weeks. At least Joey Walsh is on the bench.
It's just more that, there's two cash cows and you pick none of them. That's all.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, so explain to me a cash cow.
Cash cows are blokes that are fucking cheap, that they're playing first grade, they're in the starting side, so they're going to go up in money.
Right.
Guaranteed.
So that's Iulu, who's $225,000 from the Roosters.
But I'm saying...
Right, so I'm just saying, you can't be talking that much shit. 5'8".
Well, who have you got?
What do you mean?
Yeah, 5'8", who you got?
5'8", I've got Ezra Mam.
Yep, same.
And then I got Cody Walker.
So you don't have Jonah Pezzett?
I like Cody Walker and Ezra Mam.
So Pezzett not a cash
Well, because you can go cash cow or you can go guys that are going to fucking rip and tear.
So you don't want to make money? Cool.
Well, is it all about making money or is it about scoring points?
Is it about making money early, Cody?
Both are true.
There you go. Thank you. Wrecked. Move into the centres, Edward Lloyd Simpson. Who have you got?
I've got Herbie. I've got Mark Nwanganitawase. I've got Leo. I've got Chester. I've got Macassini. I've got Famini from the Titans and 2 from the Dragons.
Very similar here. I actually do not like my centres. Well, I don't like all of it. Cooler, Leo, 2, Purdue. He'll be going. He'll be getting sacked quickly. Macassini, Chester, and Fahimi.
Yep.
Fayamani.
Yep.
Fayamani.
Yep.
I hazard a guess that Chester may also be going. I just didn't like the look of the cows on the weekend. They were pretty gross. Give us your fullbacks and your flex, mate.
Walsh, Keeney, Tedesco.
Nice. I have got Walsh, Teddy on the bench, Trelly Mitt as my flex. He will probably move into the centres. It's just about the way I fucked my my teams with selections.
That's okay. That's fine.
So that's a pretty good team, but yours on track to make more money than mine. Or some more points. More points.
And Cody, what do you think of our teams?
Yeah.
Big step up from last year, particularly from Tom. Granted, the bar was low, but I like them both.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Cody.
Apart from Ezra, that's kind of rank.
You don't like Ezra?
No.
Why not?
Just traditionally not like an unreal Supercoach guy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, maybe the year's the year.
Maybe.
This year's the one for
Who
Ezra.
are you running, mate?
Yeah, who's your team?
You want me to read out my whole team?
Yes.
Okay, at hooker I've got...
Because this is part of your identity.
Yes.
Whereas it's not Tom and I's identity. So, this had better be an insanely good team.
Sure.
Given that it's your identity.
Yeah. Huh? So I got Reed starting at 9, and then I got Elu, the Roosters guy, on the bench.
Yep.
Had to replace Brandon, obviously.
Reed. I'm probably going to make a trade for him.
Haas, Flegler, Trey Mooney, same as Tom.
Yep.
And Royce Hunt's my 4th. Probably to be
Sorry,
changed.
read that again. Haas,
Flegler, Trey.
Yep.
Royce Hunt, back row, Cam Murray, David Fafita, Helam Lukey. All very reasonably priced given their stature as Supercoach players. On the bench, Laban, Lasardi and Cooper Bye. In the halves, Sam Walker and Atkinson, Cody and Pezzett at 6. And then in the backs, I've got Ero, McLean, Stephen Crichton, Taylor May, Moses Sully, Moses Leo, Macassini. And then at fullback, Tommy Turbo, obviously, Keanu Keeney, Reece Walsh. One of them's flex. Can't believe neither of you have got Turbo, by the way.
I also am...
I don't want my relationship with Turbo to be around Supercoach. That's more. I was just like, you know what? I just want Turbo to be good for himself and for the club. Like, I don't need to be tied. If he starts playing well, like maybe. Yep. But I'm just like, you know what?
Great point. I just want everyone to know that Brennan Smith's been traded.
Yeah, right. You traded him
for
yeah, and I want everyone to know that Eddie just copied one of my trades after telling me that I don't know what I'm doing, which I don't. But the shame is on him because I did more than he did.
When are you going to bring in Atkinson?
Pretty soon, I'd say, like in the next half an hour.
Can we have a prize for our office comp?
Yep.
For winning?
Yep.
Maybe
$10.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Tickets to everything we ever have on.
For free.
Yeah, for free.
And free merch.
Yeah. Free merch. Anyway, that's us done.
See you later. Love you as all. Bye. Bye.
Could you two just not talk anymore?